Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's Thursday. It's Korner Booth pregame.
No debate, cause it's off. I'm too official, got the drip, I got the sauce. Bring the proof when it's time to tell the truth. I'll be at the corner booth, find me in the corner booth, yeah. Still standing and defiant. Slay the competition, cause I'm walking like a giant. Bring the proof when it's time to tell the truth. I'll be at the corner booth, find me in the corner booth.
Love to see this team add another receiver, whether that's trade or free agency.
It's okay. Pittsburgh's the AARP retirement home.
There's a bunt record. That person's never going to have to worry about that thing ever getting broken.
I hate analytics. I think it's ruined the game I grew up loving.
I will do unspeakable things for the Giants to win this rule.
Oh, pause. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Korner Booth Podcast. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I know I did. First off, want to just throw a couple condolences out there and some prayers. First off, want to obviously for the family of Nick Mangold, one of the greatest centers of my generation growing up and possibly all the time. New York Jets legends. I know Matt's hurting today and a lot of Jets Nation as well. So it was great to see him get the win last night. Also want to offer my condolences and prayers for Cam Scadaboo for a speedy recovery. One hell of a player. I may not like him running all over my team, but he is one hell of a player to watch, and he's one fun player to watch. I wish him a speedy recovery. I will say, leave Zach Bond alone. It was not his fault. His ankle got caught up in it. It was a very loose definition of a hip drive tackle. He was just trying to make the play. But we hope Cam makes a very good recovery. I want to make that clear because if I see one more idiot online say, "Oh, Zach Bond's the problem," it's like, nah. It's a freak tackle, bang play. I just want Cam to be healthy, be recovered, and I want us to move on. Hopefully, get more matchups between Eagles and Giants, which will always be, in my opinion, the best rivalry in sports. So, get started now. It was a solid weekend. I hate the Pittsburgh Steelers. They broke my heart last night and killed my two parlays of mine. So that sucks there. But my co-host is here. Hi, Matt. Happy Victory Monday, bud.
I know. This is what Victory Mondays feel like. I wish it was on a better accord. You know, like you were mentioning, the passing of Nick Mangold. He had kidney disease that I don't think a lot of people were aware of the severity of it. I know about a week and a half ago he did put out online about he was looking for Jets Nation if anybody had his blood type, was looking to potentially give him a kidney. It seemed very sudden. I don't know if anybody really expected it to be that quick. But at 41 years old, we've lost a Jets legend, Nick Mangold, arguably the best center in this franchise history, at least in my time. 11 seasons, 164 games, played all of them, all with the Jets. Ring of Honor. I love that guy, man. He chugged the Bud Light at the Ring of Honor speech right at the end. He cracked it open and just chugged one. He had his own little barbecue sauce line. He was really cool. He was very fan-oriented, always mingled with the people in the tailgates before games after he was retired. Yep. And for everybody that met him, the most gentle, giant, nicest human being ever. So thoughts and prayers to his family for the passing of Nick Mangold. And a great Jets win from behind in the fourth quarter to just kind of honor him. And his little parting gift, he loved the team so much, his parting gift was to get the Jets their first victory of the season.
I love that. And very proud and I was happy. Eagles just won, and I'm flipping through red zone, and I see the Jets are about to score, and I'm like, what? What's happening now? And I'm like, they score, like, I'm freaking out. I'm like texting you, all my Jet fan coworkers. I'm like, let's go! Screaming at the top of my lungs, man. I mean, listen, I was happy. Oh, my apologies for my microphone, folks. I'll fix that right now. My stupid computer won't recognize this little bad Larry.
Much better.
Yeah, I apologize in advance for that. My fan for my laptop broke, so I'm actually using an actual desktop fan to funnel air underneath it to cool it down so I can run this program without an issue. You guys have noticed a less glitchier show the past couple weeks. But the only problem is if I don't plug everything in the correct order, it sounds like I'm literally sitting in a wind tunnel. So apologize for that. But to continue, I was very excited for Matt. I was very happy for him. I could not believe how awesome the feeling was, and it was great to see Breece Hall have a good game. Justin Field, I love that for him, man. He's going with such a rough season, and yeah, man. I hope this isn't the only one. I'd love to see you guys get a couple more wins this year.
Hey, Breece Hall, 2 touchdowns and a third one through the air.
Mason Taylor with a phenomenal catch. Absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, listen, there's a lot of the Saints could probably use Breece Hall at quarterback right now.
Yeah, it was a great experience just to watch you guys get the win. Very weird football Sunday. A lot of expected things, I'd say. We'll obviously talk about the 6-pack in a little bit. Some games where I'm just kind of scratching my head, like I'm still trying to comprehend how bad Atlanta is. My brain hurts. That's like trying to understand trigonometry right now. It's like they beat this team, but they lost to this team, but they beat this team, but then they get blown up by this team. And it's like I feel like I'm trying to do like a 15-step trigonometry equation in my head, trying to understand the Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons and every other team in this web. Carolina Panthers fat too. But then again, I guess any given Sunday is a real thing. Gotta give my shout. Philly played very well. You could have heard me in the center of the country with how yet loud I screamed when Saquon broke that first run, because I know he's been killing himself on that for weeks, and it's good to see. Loved AJ Brown's little fake out today by deleting all of his Eagles stuff, then reposting it like 15 minutes later. It was very funny. Because, dude, I love it, man. It's just, at this point, he's just trolling people, and it's just so funny. And he's been well documented. He does not hate Philly. He does not hate his team. He does not hate Jalen Hurts. He does not hate Howie Roseman or Patullo. He hates Philadelphia media, which I'm right there with you, bud. Hate him, too. Also, breaking news, unfortunately, Patrick Surtain II suffered a pectoral injury against the Cowboys. He's expected to miss the next 4 to 6 weeks. Nate, is he going on IR, or is this just hitting him staying on the bench?
Nothing to the IR quite yet, but that is the report that came out about 10 minutes ago.
And this handsome devil wearing Brooklyn Dodgers hats, our producer Nate. Hey, buddy.
Hi, Jared. I'm not going to see you both. Congrats on the dub, Jared. I know
congrats on the dub on Friday, bud. Luka with a 40 burger.
That was fun. That was fun to watch, man. I enjoyed that one. So maybe, I can't have everything in life when it comes to sports, right? So it was good to see a Lakers win. But Luka's gonna be out for a good week or so that sucks as well. All these injuries occurring.
It's so early. Listen, the Celtics are 0-3 right now, guys. So we gotta chill on everyone freaking out about this yet. I was saying last night to somebody, I was like, you know what, if the Celtics are playing this bad in December, then we got a problem. Same thing with the Pacers. Same thing with a lot of these teams. You can't. The one thing and this is really cool to see them getting back into basketball, and I'm actually really enjoying it. But the guys in the back know why. But it's definitely it's been kind of cool seeing the season from the get go. My team absolutely railroaded the Pacers in their the black jerseys, boys. So freaking clean, man. Just make these the official jerseys. Stop with the stupid navy ones. Just make these. I mean, obviously switch that logo because, whatever. But, dude, this should be the official jersey of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Have the blue, the black, and the white. Even make this the primary and make the blue the secondary. Do something like that. Or make it navy instead of the blue. Dude, that would be so clean. I don't, the whole modernized jersey thing in the NBA has literally been the death of me mentally. I think it's so stupid. I went back on my head last night. I was thinking about this. We can go through every single team. I don't think you can find a single jersey upgrade. We can literally go through.
No, all the 90s jerseys and the 80s jerseys.
2000s, yeah. It's like the NBA is the perfect equivalency of rap music. 2000s and 90s rap music was superior to now. Not even close. And same thing with NBA jerseys. It's not even close. Toronto Raptors, 90s and 2000s were better. Knicks, 2000s were better. Those were so clean. Then you throw in the what's it called? Then you throw in the Timberwolves, obviously. Pacers, not the navy pinstripes. Are you kidding me? Those are clean. The Celtics, I will give them credit. They've kept to their mostly the same jerseys. Hawks, disgusting. Yeah, I said Raptors. Hawks doing is disgusting. Pistons old ones. Like, give me the old Ben Wallace, Rasheed Wallace era jerseys. Like the original blue, red, and white. Yeah. The Cavs, dude. The back in the LeBron days. The Kings. The Suns. Bro, the worst offender of them all. The Denver freaking Nuggets. Those Carmelo Anthony AI era ones were so clean. Dude, whoever came up with the trend for these modernized simplicity basketball jerseys needs to have their head examined for a lobotomy. And also, by the way, the Nets need to move back to New Jersey. Bring back the old New Jersey Nets.
The Nets have the worst jerseys.
Oh my God, it's so lame. It looks like a bad AAU team.
It's boring.
It looks like it's just Nate's hat, but the B is just like more boring and bland.
And it's not even blue. It's freaking black and white.
It's just Times New Roman. Like,
it was fun for like a season. Oh, Jay-Z's bringing the Nets back to Brooklyn. It was cool. And they had a couple stars like D. Will and Joe Johnson and stuff. But then they went for the AARP squad with my boy KG and Paul Pierce. And it just never was the same, man.
Also,
like,
the Barclays Center sucks.
Oh, it's the worst. It's so hard to get to. I hate Madison Square Garden. I refuse to go there if I can. I'd rather go to Barclays, or honestly, I'd rather go to Boston because the Boston Garden's in a kind of a cool area. But like, dude, I refuse MSG and Barclays. I hate them both.
I will say, as much as I despise Boston anything, I will say I do enjoy how all of their stadiums and their arenas are all pretty much right in the neighborhood areas of it. Like, there's just, it feels very family-ish. I could just like,
dude, like there's 14 bars surrounding Fenway. It's great.
Yeah. It's like you're going to walk out of the arena or the stadium and then your apartment's going to be across the street. It just feels like a neighborhood little thing.
I went to the Sox Diamondbacks game 2 years ago, my old man and my sister, and we had a blast. We had a drink or two at the bar waiting. Went in. We had a good time at the game. We left. We were able to walk around, go get a what's it called for my dad, a Carl Yastrzemski shirt in one of the 15 pro shops. Right, it was great. Like, this is my one knock on Yankee Stadium is like you got to walk through all this stuff to kind of get to where, like, hey, listen. Okay, now I found a shop. It's like, is it even legit licensed Yankees merch?
You only got one knock.
You know exactly which shop I'm talking about too, Matt. It's the one on the right.
There's only one shop that they have. The rest is just that little, like, the rest are like you're going into a little corner store and you just got like the wall on the back that has all the New York beanies and everything like that. Like, it's
and it's like it's the funniest thing ever. But Philly's cool. Honestly, I like Philly though. But Philly, to get into all the team stores, you got to go outside the area to go find stuff. But like Philly's interesting because like all the sports are right there, and you have Xfinity Live, which is a zoo. So, but yeah, I love how we just went to basketball all of a sudden out of this in a random time. But yeah,
it's nice to hear. We don't talk basketball much. That's good to hear.
We're gonna talk more basketball now. I watch it enough now. Like, I kind of have to. I've been paying attention more this year. So
also, happy birthday, Lonzo. You're still trash. Boy. It's okay. It's my boy forever. He's my boy forever.
Hey, Big Mike Brown guy.
Big Mike.
I wasn't before.
I'm still, listen, I watched the Knicks Celtics game on Friday. I'm just like, huh?
Yeah, Boston is they're gonna be in trouble.
I think they'll be okay once they get freaking Tatum back. But he's what? We're talking like December, January for him.
I believe so. So they're gonna have to survive with Derek White and I mean Jaylen Brown and Derek White aren't bad, but you know.
Bro, but my favorite thing is I've been saying this back and forth to a few Celtics fans, and dude, the freaking hair rubbing off on the jersey, I was crying. I'm like, yo, Kenyon Martin is back. Carlos Boozer. No, I can't remember. Carlos Boozer is back, bro. I love it. Oh, it's so great. Oh my God, it was so funny. I'm very excited for the rest of the basketball season. Also, my boy Ant just put up like Ant, McDaniels, and Randall are just putting up like video game numbers so far. So love seeing it. All right. So tonight's game kind of gonna suck. Let's call a spade here. All right, like, do any of y'all believe Marcus Mariota to beat the Chiefs? I don't.
No,
Nate, I love your optimism. I really do.
Well, Kelsey does. Kelsey's trying to pull a me and lone wolf in this NFL pick and see if he can do it. But only one guy can do it, and that would be
There's
me.
only one Highlander.
I did
want
it
chaos.
against Chiefs against the Lions, and I did another one. I did the Niners
I
over.
took the the Lions got cheated against the Chiefs. Never mind. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
Matt, you rooted for evil that day, so you don't get rewarded for that.
By the way,
Oh, look
just
at that! I didn't know I did good.
Son of a biscuit.
I'm falling.
I didn't know I actually.
I know, like we brought in Brian as like a ringer, and now he's like just like smoking everybody.
Then 2 weeks ago, you were like, "Yeah, Brian, you're in the cellar," and now he's in second.
Bro,
Sorry.
he had like 2 almost perfect weeks. It's kind of crazy.
You went from.
Oh, you know what,
tanking
Nate?
for-
I'll do what I did last year with you. I'll mirror his picks,
My help.
bro. For those of you who don't understand, Nate's first year of the six pack last year, Nate had back-to-back perfect weeks. So 1 week I mirrored his picks and he went 500, and then proceeded to have a losing record every other week for the next 7 weeks.
The demise began.
And Nate blames me for jinxing him, which
Yeah, it's okay.
honestly, in the way I am very superstitious, that kind of tracks. So that whole
He tanked for Cam Ward,
Tried to.
and now.
oh my god! All right,
Now,
let's just be honest. I just want Bill to get a touchdown or two, just so I can win in fantasy this week against one of the guys in my league who just annoys me.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Yeah, I need that. I need an Ertz touchdown. I got Merritt and Ertz in, and I'm down. Incoming.
I'm up 4. I have Bill, but he has Xavier Worthy and the most accurate kicker in football, Mr. Housewife himself, Harrison Bucker.
Oh boy.
So there's a chance. But like, dude, Troy Franklin, by the way, shout out Troy Franklin. Come up clutch for me yesterday with 2 tutties.
That was good, man.
I'm down 29, and I have Krosky, Merritt, Ertz, and Harrison Bucker. I feel pretty good.
Possible.
So
You have a shot.
You're just hoping for a field goal game by Butker, and you hope to God Ertz and
I
Merritt.
A
yeah, I
couple
need,
block
like-
field goals on Bucker, make a couple misses.
I need a touchdown from one of them, maybe like 8 points from Bucker, and
Also,
see what
by the way,
happens.
you guys know I was in DJ's league. I'm coming back.
See,
I
believe.
was 0-4 or 0-3, and now I'm 3-4, about to be 4-4. I'm like, you can't keep the defending champs down, baby. I'm like the birds. You can't keep me down. All right, so let's just put a ball in this. Chiefs are one of the hotter teams in football right now, and the Commanders cannot stop a cold, much less an opposing offense. And now they don't have Jaden Daniels, who's out with hamstring injury for a few weeks, right? Few weeks. That's what we thought. That's what.
Say
I don't
again.
know.
I'm sorry. Say it.
How long is Daniels out for? I thought it was a few weeks.
Checking.
He was
now.
grabbing that hamstring, man.
Latest on Mr. Daniels. He's not expected to be silent long term. Dan Quinn implied that he has a chance to return as soon as next week.
Who's going to re-aggravate it?
Yeah, it's best if you just take a couple weeks.
Yeah, and here's the problem. The NFC East is so. I thought the NFC East was going to be a freaking juggernaut like 3 or 4 weeks ago. Like now, I'm kind of just looking at the team, and I'm just kind of like, like Dallas can't stop anybody. The Giants' entire motor just kind of came off the hinges. And then, then there's just the Commanders who literally have the AARP defense and a quarterback who's running for his life. And Philly's just sitting there like, I wonder if we try this week. Oh, that works? Cool. We'll add that to the repertoire.
Nothing new about the Giants part, by the way.
I mean, listen, Nate, I did genuinely feel very bad for Cam. Like, as much as I would love to see Jalen Carter rock him a little bit, you never wish an injury like that in anybody.
Yeah.
Nah, I thought his injuries would have been a concussion. The way he is just the physicality of his play, but I didn't expect the ankle injury.
It was weird. I know we'll talk about it a little bit later, but when you mentioned the beginning of the show, when Saquon took off for that first play, I was on the phone with my best friend Josh watching the game. I'm like, oh crap, it's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? And then when I saw Scattaboo go down, the camera like turned away so fast, and he's like, "Did you see that?" I'm like, "What? Like what was I supposed to see?" And then I heard Scatterboot was just on the ground, he just couldn't get up. And I was like, oh shit. And they brought out the cart, and I was like, oh fudge. So
yeah, I saw that, and I was like, oh no. And my mom comes in, she goes, wasn't that the guy you were like saying you hope Jalen Carter pops today? I'm like, yes. I wasn't wishing this injury though. I don't want him to get injured. This is the thing, and this is something NFL fans have to understand. A good NFL fan, a true NFL fan, one who really respects and loves the game, should never wish an injury on anybody, even if they're a giant. I mean, listen, if they're like a giant piece of human garbage off the field, then yeah, sure, whatever, that one's free game. But if it's a kid like Kaz Scadaboo, who's just bringing life to New York football, why? Like, he doesn't deserve that.
Yeah.
There's a certain running back in the NFL who honestly deserves that more than him, but I'm not going to bring up names. Maybe he's playing tonight, maybe he's not. I'm not sure. But the biggest thing to me is that at the end of the day, he's a young kid who played his heart out, who played hard, and honestly, it sucks seeing that. I felt for Jackson Dart after that. Yeah. And then I also was excited when our pass rush was just getting home every other play. Like, I gotta throw some love to Jalix Hunt, Josh Uche, and the boys, because they were freaking getting home. The defense looked a little different, except for that garbage time Slayton touchdown. The Eagles' defense was almost lights out.
Question for
Slayton who had the little like end around where he took it to the house, or they made it 13-20 to 20 hour.
Just a normal streak route.
Yeah. Hey, listen, Jerry Slayton always plays good against us for some reason.
Question for you guys with the Giants going forward. Do we think so? Jobs are on the line. That's why I raise this question, because jobs are on the line. Do the Giants, even though they're 2-6, do they still make some sort of? Doesn't have to be a big move. Do they do anything?
Maybe sign somebody. But they're not going to go deal capital. They gotta start stocking draft capital. I think the one saving glory of the Cam Scadaboo injury and the Malik Neighbors injury is that you cannot put this on Brian Daboll. When his guys were in, the guys he drafted, it's honestly, dude, that's a scary team next year. Like, I'm actually a little terrified, like, of the Giants next year. Okay. I still think Brian Bird's a little cheap shot artist, but it's a whole nother story. Anyway, still love Sexy Dexy though.
Not right now. I don't.
Imagine if for this season they made a deal where they got Cam Scadaboo in a different form. And that is Rico Dowdle, in my opinion.
No, the Panthers won't
not
deal
as
him.
Physical.
Panthers won't
not
deal him.
Physical, but same type of play, a little less physical.
He's not going to help Dart's development. That's the thing.
Yeah, no. If anything, they'll go get like a receiver who's like even like kind of just got cut, or he's kind of just sitting on the bench like a Bateman kind of type,
or
or like
make a low key trade, like something that wouldn't cost more than maybe
like a fifth rounder kind of thing. Yeah, okay, that I could see like a fifth round pick or like go get somebody who just needs a change of scenery.
Jacoby Myers.
I think. Well, by the way, Jared, your Tyrone Tracy draft pick doesn't look so bad now, doesn't it? Because he is taking over as.
Can you smell what Big J is cooking?
The incoming insane fab wires on Sleeper for this guy. My boss the other week put in like $30 for Vidal from the Chargers, and I don't think it's working out for him that much.
Well, he went off last week, but
so can you confirm something for me?
Yeah,
I saw this report that Zach Bond is offering to cover all of Cam Scadaboo's medical expenses for the injury.
Oh, you guys are sweet. I will say big shout out, by the way, to Big Dom. He went to see Scadaboo and dropped off some food for him. So very sweet of him.
Listen,
to do so.
Like I said, it's a rivalry, but there's respect between Giants and Eagles.
Indeed, it is. That makes me happy.
We'd probably take a dump on Jerry's front lawn after something like this.
Let's see here. Possible punishment for Bond. That's what I'm seeing, but
which is so stupid. How about the good? Okay, I saw a rumor about this. Maybe we'll come back to it. Oh, by the way, Arizona Cardinals have cut Michael Carter.
I was going to mention that to Matt because Matt mentioned running back. I mean,
I just dropped him yesterday. Thank God.
I guess. I mean, he's a below average rusher and a average to above average, catching back and a below average rusher.
Hey, Michael Carter, thank you for your one good week in my fantasy team.
So essentially run Tracy and then throw to Carter.
Yeah, I'm dropping Michael Carter now. I thought I dropped him last week, but I didn't.
Nothing on. Oops, sorry, Matt. Go ahead.
No, I was one of those guys that before he got the free agent receiver got a suspension for PEDs. I was like, bring Odell back to New York.
I think, but to answer your question, Matt, I think you get a wideout who can help Dart's development at this time. We obviously don't have that on the roster. Wan'Dale is he's a little small, nice target to have, but he's not someone that's going to help, Dart's development right now. I mean, go out there, get yourself a low key receiver number 2 that was hopefully good enough to get you or to be the number 2 next year.
Where's Brandon Cooks?
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
He's like number 3, number 4.
Rotting on that bench with that terrible quarterback core.
I'm just thinking of veteran guys. He's somebody that's going to be a good deep ball for him.
Somebody who's really regretting his decision right now, at least for right now, is Kellen Moore. He's probably just like, I could have waited one more year.
Well, I mean, right now he's going to have the pick of whatever quarterback he wants. Right now he's got
True.
the first pick.
You know what? I still have hope that the Miami Dolphins will keep hope alive and get the number 2 overall pick or 1 overall pick. You know what the thing is though? Mike McDaniel just found a way to save his job for another week, but dude, what the hell is wrong with the Falcons? I get it. Kirk Cousins is not what he was 5 to 10 years ago, but bro, how are you that bad?
Honestly, by the way,
he just doesn't work with that offense.
There's so many weapons though.
I know.
Oh my Lord! It's like a Madden offense.
Well, look at Rodgers last year. I mean, statistically, yes, he was fine. He was good. But if you watched him play, he looked like crap, and he had everybody he wanted. He had Garrett Wilson, he had Devontae Adams, he had Allen Lazard, he had Breece Hall, Braylon Allen.
Skill is kind of a
what I'm saying is that he had.
I get what you're saying though.
We got 5 wins, and he had weapons, and then you got Kirk Cousins, who has, you could argue, better weapons almost. Kyle Pitts, Bijan Robinson.
Guaranteed better weapons. Second best or best running back in football, depending on who you ask. A talented tight end is finally realizing his potential. 2 solid receivers in Mooney and London, and then you have a good backup running back in Algier. It's a good offense. I mean, listen, it ain't like Philly or KC's weapons, or even the Rams or some of these other teams that have loaded offenses, but it's not bad by any stretch.
Speaking of Phillies off, when what crushed me the most about yesterday, obviously we were going to lose when Philly was playing. Sorry, I can't even talk. Philly was playing well the entire game. No complaints about that. But when Jahan Dotson caught that, was it Dotson? It was Dotson that caught that amazing tackle. First it was over it was over Corey Black, which I think, Matt, you may recognize, but he's the corner that was signed to the Jets practice squad, and then we signed him away from you guys again, because he was actually our original 7th round draft pick from this past offseason. He was the guy that Dotson caught the ball over, and I was like,
glad he's doing you guys.
Yeah, he's we lost our top 2 corners yesterday, and we have to throw out Deontay Banks and Corey Black, which is the corner's name, against Devontae Smith's. Sorry, I'm just having PTSD because I saw.
Who do you guys have this coming week?
The Niners.
All right, well,
we should, right? I mean,
hey, go G-Man. You know what? Listen, do it for Cam, baby.
Yes, sir.
I hate the 40-winers just as much as I hate you guys.
Tell Juwan Jennings and George Kittle that the banks closed on Sunday.
Don't. I love you, Matt, but don't do that to me, please. I just can't. So me and Brian, actually, I think we made a top 5 hated Giants list right now. I forgot what the order was.
Ooh, so you did your own hierarchy of hate? I'll co-sign this.
I'll co-sign this.
I'll co-sign this. Yeah.
I forgot what the order was.
Oh my God, I'm totally signing up for this. I would love.
Current or all-time players.
Oh, current. We'll do all-time another time for sure. I think right now
Banks is on there.
Banks is on there.
Slayton.
That terrorist defensive coordinator we have is there too. Let's see.
He's actually a terrorist, guys.
Shane Bowen.
To me, he is.
Kafka.
No, I love Kafka's not bad. I he's figured it out,
Slayton,
which I'm happy.
Slayton on this list.
Oh yeah, he's on there. He's trash.
Theo Johnson.
No, he drops a lot, but he's not my hate list. Evan
I know it. Evan Neal.
You know what? Not really.
Oh, jeez.
No.
What about
Graham Gano. No, the center is
Gano.
actually improving. Graham Gano is another.
Yeah, your center didn't get smoked as bad as Minnesota's did last week.
It should be 2 of your 3 kickers.
Right, the Irish guy. My fault. Yeah, I'm not gonna say his name because I'm not gonna. Yeah, he doesn't deserve to have his name. We signed it back, by the way, too, to the practice squad as a courtesy because of the whole international. Like I said, if it, we shouldn't. The
Trying to
NFL
maintain the foreign relations.
This is the difference between your organization and mine. Howie Roseman probably has that man sent to the Shadow Realm or sacrificed for a small goat or something. I'm not sure.
Who's your international player, Jared? Not, I wonder.
I think it's Moro Jumbo.
Tim, an international guy that makes a freaking impact. Huh. Can't relate to that.
Is it Moro Jumbo?
I'm looking at it right now.
He's from Nigeria. He's from Nigeria.
Ooh, I should be next Thursday. Is it an international player?
Stop this. That'll get us in trouble. No.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
It's not.
Our international players are, I don't know if this is correct or not, but like Olu Fashanu, I guess, is from Canada. So is Braylon Allen. And then Elijah Bear Tucker is from Liberia.
Oh.
I knew you.
I don't know if that's, I don't think they're like international players in the sense of like they're from overseas. I think they were just born or from there and they went to college here. And I don't know if that's correct. Like, I'm trying to get at, do we have any international players that we signed from another country to play football here, kind of thing?
I'm checking right now.
I swear it's got to, if we're just doing international guys, we're just international. It's like Mailata, Jomo.
Is this, how old is this from? This is from season 2.
Season 2.
How accurate is this?
I wonder if we could like make players stay in, like if we go play in London or Ireland, could we just like, can I keep Woody Johnson there? You know? Just be like, hey man, I got you this apartment. Just stay.
Just stay here, man. It's all paid for. Like you can just enjoy
nice
the rest of your
coffee
life.
Shop.
Exactly.
Nice coffee shop. 55 plus community. Just relax.
For just stay there. Enjoy your life. We don't need you over here in East Rutherford.
Like, listen, I got you Apple TV. Go watch Ted Lasso for the
yes.
rest of your life.
Enjoy that. I can't wait for season 4.
Is it going to be season 4? Is it going to be like a reboot or a soft offshoot or something?
I heard that it's going to be based on like a female soccer league.
Yeah. So Ted's going to come back and coach the female team.
Screw it. Hell yeah.
And so you're going to have, honestly, listen, female soccer is low-key impressive shit because they fight harder than the guys do. Like, I actually enjoy the Women's World Cup with my girl Alex Morgan and the rest of the crew would just whoop ass. It was entertaining. I still have the Alex Morgan belly up t-shirt, by the way. Women, I feel like it's going to be entertaining.
As long as they get dubs, man. That's what matters. Yeah, they get dubs. Unlike the men who, I swear, I can't. I'm ready for the World Cup.
I root for them every damn 4 years, and every 4 years they disappoint me.
Man, I'm losing like Germany or something just because. And then Mexico has her
I'd love for 1 year just for Team Poland to have like a ridiculous player, and I'll just run around with my Polish flag that I have in my house. Be like, yeah!
Oh, I got one better. Once an Asian country shines, you'll be hearing it from me in this one. I tell you. By the way, the college decision, my decision on which college I'm gonna root for, is this Thursday, and I ain't gonna lie. This past weekend kind of helped me make my decision a little easier. I think we know what game we're referring to.
LSU versus A&M,
possibly.
So is it basically just A&M versus Miami right now for the top spot?
I cannot confirm nor deny what.
Let's just be honest. LSU.
We don't know if he's referring to the fact that we're getting a new coach.
That's true. Could be. Could not.
Yeah, Matt Mazel Tov. Matt, it was a great weekend for you, obviously, besides the passing Nick Mangold, but you lose Brian Kelly. The Jets win. The future's looking bright in Matland.
I was telling Chris, I was like, it was a win-win. We were either going to lose and miss out on playoffs and have Brian Kelly fired, or we were going to win and just keep it going. And I am honestly very happy that man barely made it back to his office before they were like, get out.
I love
saw
also,
the story,
by the
by
way,
the way,
shout out to
too.
our boy Kev from Tailgate on the Quad calling it 4 hours early.
I saw the story of why Kelly was criticized in the past. I looked into the story of what happened. I was like, oh, that's why he's not very liked amongst the cultural community. The whole student recording the.
You have not heard. You come on, me and Kevin bring this up every single season.
I don't know. I didn't see it till today on Twitter.
I'm a little hurt. My Brian Kelly slander didn't penetrate hard enough.
Didn't we have a clip about that? I gotta repost that.
Yes, twice.
I gotta find it.
Yeah, it literally almost got us in trouble.
Crap. I'll find it.
34-14.
Carson Wentz is out for the season.
Yeah, I saw that.
Good for him. Because seriously, he.
Like, bro, I feel awful, man. That guy took like literal shrapnel for this team. You know what the worst part about this is like that offensive line was so bad. They made me honestly feel bad for the man. I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry. I feel bad for all the horrible things I said about you. Like, I feel awful watching him just take it. Literally, like I sent you guys the video. It looked like I think it was like the skit from the scene from 1917 where there's explosions and death and machine gun fire everywhere. It's like what Carson Wentz sees in the pocket. I was like, damn, Minnesota's offensive line is awful, man. Just terrible.
They were a good unit.
Well, there's some injuries I think they got going on. I think O'Neal's hurt, and I don't know about Darisaw, but it was much better last year. Maybe Sam made a good choice in leaving, and maybe the Vikings just made a terrible choice.
Sammy! Listen, I'm loving Sammy because he feeds JSN and like Pac-Man eating ghosts, and I'm loving it right now. I'm like watching him just rack up yardage, looking like his best second-round pick ever. Now Saquon's actually starting to look. My fantasy team doesn't look terrible anymore.
They're 24th.
Not to flop back and forth, but my last 2-second point on Brian Kelly, 34 and 13, I think it was, as a record in 4 years, or his tenure with LSU, 34 and 14 or 34-13, one of them. 19 and 10 in the SEC, 4 seasons, 0 playoffs under Brian Kelly. 4 years, no playoffs. Goodbye. Bring in John Gruden, and that's all I got.
Yeah, no, you know what? I'm either that, listen, you can't get a guy this year. I know a certain coach who could recruit the hell out of Baton Rouge and get you a title real quick. Hey, go Tigers. Bring Coach O back, baby.
Yeah, where is he right now?
Probably chilling on a beach in Miami with a girlfriend who's like 30 years younger than him.
Yeah, he's probably with like a 28-year-old while he's shirtless at like 70.
So is he like
with a better body type than all of us put together.
Is he your number one choice, Matt Gruden, or do you have like an actual number one choice that you want?
No, John Gruden is my numero uno.
Do you have?
I would say maybe go get like a Rhett Lashley out of SMU or something.
What about if we poach Lane Kiffin?
He was an option, I heard.
I think you should go after. I think the perfect guy for you is Lashley because Lashley is a great recruiter and he's so good at offense.
You know what's going to happen, and I'm going to pull my hair out. We are going to interview James Franklin.
You know what? Nick Saban actually brought up a really good point. Penn State is using him as a sacrificial lamb. And yes, he may not be the best coach. He is better than Brian Kelly. But this dude got the raw end of the stick with this program. The better quarterback transfers away. Drew Atler is a hot garbage mess he got stuck with all the NIL stuff. And honestly, when Franklin came in, this program was a dumpster fire. Also, to his credit, there had 2 national titles of the Big Ten in the past 3 years. Listen, do I think he at least deserved to finish the season out? Yes. Do I hope he bounces back and smokes Penn State because I hate Penn State? Also, yes.
Why did I consider Penn State for a college? I like their little thing they got over there.
Because of Saquon?
Yeah, I mean, I should have considered them. I don't know why they didn't come up to mind. Too late now.
I grew up in a family of Penn State fans, so to me, I just despise Penn State.
Fair enough.
Like,
I was low-key thinking UCLA too, but I'm like, it's in California. It's not the same. Like, I want something like you said.
even though, listen, Nico and the boys are fun to root for, even if they
what do you call it, boss?
house upset.
There you go. I was having breakfast with Josh, and we were like, let's check on the Indiana score, and we saw like, oh,
Yo, it's okay. Listen, my Michigan State one didn't look good. It was like, okay, no, great. Did anybody even hit an upset this week?
Actually, yes. That was Matt, who I'm gonna pull it up right now if you don't mind. Okay. I could feel it. Kent State.
Son of a bitch.
I know. I picked
the
Florida.
Rich keep getting richer.
I picked Florida Atlantic, and that must have angered the Navy after what I said criticized them on Thursday.
I'm gonna tell you guys a funny joke after the show, but
okay.
It's gonna be at least I'm gonna be doing picks differently this week because at this point, I'll tell you after the show. It's very funny.
Fair enough.
But I'm going back to the drawing board because that's my third straight week of like 4 wins, 3 losses. I'm starting to get really pissed off.
I mean, you're still in the race. I mean,
but you guys are killing it.
I'm falling. I know my demise is coming. You're only 6 points back. All you need is a couple of good weeks. We're still in the midst.
It's Matt. He's like Rain Man with this stuff. It's a little unfair.
Usually I kind of start to either struggle or I kind of hit a slump once we start.
Yeah, actually, usually I explode out of the gate. Usually is like where I usually take over. Usually around right now is when I start choking.
I usually hit that slump once we get to the playoffs and everything's doubled.
Well, usually the playoffs don't even count anyway. Basically, usually the playoffs don't even need to count because you're so far ahead usually that like even if like I have like a superhuman chance, it doesn't matter.
It's fair.
It wasn't like XFL where I had like 4 or 5 weeks where I went perfect.
Is it back this spring, or is something
UFL? Yeah. They just changed some of the teams. And I was talking to Zach. We'll bring Zach Kyleman on in a few weeks. We'll have him talk about it.
DC Defenders, baby.
Bro, there's so many new teams. I'm kind of just like I kind of want to switch again, but it's like I might pull a Nate this year. I might be a free agent.
Ooh.
Because I'm kind of pissed off at the Battlehawks because they really annoyed the hell out of me. They played so soft. And I'm kind of
just be a Defenders podcast.
Oh God.
No.
Imagine.
I will not associate myself with anything with the crap stinkhole that is the Washington D.C. area.
The stinkhole won though. They won the chip.
I don't care. I'm not a front runner.
The stinkhole snake. Wow, that sounds weird.
The swamp.
Nice
job.
Right.
Let's because I want to get out of here at a decent hour tonight. Let's start talking 6-pack here. So we're gonna kick it off. We're going to the standings. Obviously, Nate brought those up already. Ole Miss, Oklahoma. Shout out, Ole Miss. Another good win. I love it. There ain't no love in Oklahoma, man. Great win for Ole Miss. I was very impressed with the quarterback play. I thought this team stepped up. They came in and they kicked ass.
Chambliss, baby.
Chambliss is so much fun to root for. I love this so much.
Chambliss.
He looks better and better each week that I've been watching him.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Trinidad Chambliss. Him throwing the ball to Garrett Wilson would be really nice.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Maybe not a 2 overall, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, second or third rounds. There you go.
I'll trade back.
Or maybe go draft a tackle first round.
Again.
Top 4.
Again?
Hey, if at first you don't succeed, try again.
The guys have are fine.
Well, no, I said try, and try again.
Oh, he's a senior. Oh.
Speaking of trying again, I am trying so hard to be the death curse for Vanderbilt. They keep winning. Yeah. Even though Mizzou made this close, though. I got to give Bo some credit, man. That last drive was pretty lit.
I mean, you got to shout out that Mizzou defense, though. They really kept Javi in check. He didn't have any touchdowns. He had that turnover. He had the rushing touchdown, but they defense kept them in check, kept that game close. They fought hard. But listen, Pavia's got that win gene in him. He never gives up. He just keeps fighting back, and just Vanderbilt is now 7-1.
Yeah, it's like what? I love how, by the way, Vandy hopped us in the standings because we didn't beat Stanford by more. I hate the AP poll. I think it should be dismantled and burned. Moving on.
Oof.
Whose house? Husky's house. Let's go. I was hyped for this one, man.
Definitely chose Illinois too.
I was doing a little step in. I was like, yeah. Dude, I told you right now, Washington's only 2 losses were to 2 of the best teams in the country. Illinois' biggest knock is they got smoked by Indiana. I was like, yeah, buddy. Let the disrespect stop. I put some respect in the Huskies' names, man. I was excited. That I saw that on the scoreboard because I was out late on Saturday. I got up on Sunday morning. I saw Washington. I was like, woo!
Dude, that was jeez. What a freaking BTA.
Where's the belt? Oh, wow. We need to get a belt. Oh,
Matt,
Jared's
get a
trying to.
Listen, if we learn this in my office, I will find anything anywhere. Yes, what do you want, child? You want to say hello to the camera? You get to say hello to the camera. Say hello.
Hello.
Well, we could use that.
Yeah. Do you want to be a belt? That's
I'm out.
That's all messed up.
Take the cap, be like, belt ass. All right.
Yeah. She's a little menace. She's clawing my butt trying to get my attention. I'm like, I'm working.
I'm working here.
Yeah, I don't know where her cousin is. He's running around somewhere. Anyway, all right. We're moving to NFL. This game irked me last night. I hate Pittsburgh. I hate Green Bay. I wanted a meteor to hit the stadium. That wasn't going to happen. So I picked Pittsburgh because I hated them less. Didn't get that wish.
It wasn't Rodgers' fault.
No, it wasn't. The Steelers' defense is a bunch of old men.
Well, the Steelers' defense is terrible.
Running through them like a freaking bull in a china shop, man.
The Steelers' defense is terrible. A lot of dropped passes and a lot of just BS penalties by the Steelers. I mean, Rodgers would, with his 41-year-old self, running the ball up to make it third and manageable, and then you got DK Metcalf getting a penalty for unnecessary roughness or whatever it was in sportsmanlike. It's just penalties killed themselves. And Rodgers actually played very well. And, yeah, man, this defense can't stop a nosebleed, and they got to keep their emotions in check. Jordan Love.
DK's got to chill. I will still be anti-Jordan Love, but he played good last night.
He had 20 straight completions last night at one point in the game.
BTA. BTA. BTA.
Okay, I'm gonna say just one thing because I know me and Brown will discuss our stuff tomorrow. I can sit here and moan about the penalties and how the refs are absolute morons.
We weren't happy with the refs either. Can we just establish that quick? Like, they screwed us a couple of times too. It wasn't like you were the only team that got effed over.
Yeah, but we were more screwed than you. But I'm mature enough to understand that no matter how, and Matt told me, kind of solidified this off air before the show, those penalties weren't going to save the fact that we allowed over 220 rushing yards combined. 260 with Saquon and
Tank.
He was a tank. We cannot.
I was hyped, like, yeah, buddy.
Hurts was efficient, and obviously the scat injury hurt, and that just took the win out of ourselves. So, just because the refs weren't on our side, even though that it was frustrating to see. Plus, I want the tush push band. I'm sorry, I defended it for so long, but I can't do it anymore. Especially what happened yesterday. But that does not stop. That does not change.
To be fair, they picked up a flag after Hurts got knocked out of bounds, and they gave it as a makeup call. So, yes, I agree with you. The call was BS, but at the same time, Burns hit him when he was already a foot out of bounds. I don't care about momentum. If you call it for one player, you got to call it for the next.
But then, you got to consider the false start that was called on us actually for neutral zone infraction, but whatever. Or you could, you consider the DPI.
Like I said, that whole tush push one would have been null and void with that penalty. Also, he was inbound. It was a first down.
There was five.
Nate, even if they didn't call Burns, they gave him a shit spot. That was a makeup call, and you know it.
There were five
after
calls.
After further investigation, it is my expertise. I have decided the Giants lost that game because of the lack of Lil Jordan Humphrey.
Don't do that to me, bro. He had like 1 catch yesterday. I think 2 targets, I think.
Don't tell me you put money on him.
Oh, thank God, no. But
it's the greatest name ever.
But I think I cursed Scatterboo because I did choose him to get at least 5 yards in each quarter, and he did get hurt. It was voided though, so thank you.
There you go.
How are those calls you got? Or you avoided those too?
You know what? I barely dealt with them.
Nice.
It was not me that was dealing with them. It was the others.
I was gonna say that's 1 o'clock window, right? That's before you even get up.
I get to deal with. No, I was up for the Giants. I always get up for the Giants game. I promise.
I know. I'm busting your chops. So, but listen, like I've like texted Nate at like 1 o'clock, and he's just getting up. I'm like, bro, what is your life, man?
Hello, and I'm still up. But look, Eagles played a complete game, offensively, defensively. They were solid as well against start. Getting pressure. I was so frustrated, that we couldn't block you guys. And yeah, I'll keep it at that, man. But
keep it a buck.
Keep it a buck.
All right, and last but not least, this is my favorite belt ass of the weekend, man. This one made me excited.
We can agree with this one. I loved it.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
Bo Nix looking good. Troy Franklin.
Cue the depressed Cowboys fan music.
I don't have it. I have Chinese music.
Okay, okay. By the way, I usually don't give shout outs to random creators on TikTok, but if you have not followed Depressed Cowboys fan, go watch it. It is comedy. My barber, who is a Cowboys fan, I showed him his page. She followed him instantly. I'm like, dude, it is some of the funniest stuff ever. It is. Also, when he refers to Mike Parsons as his Pookie Bear, that is like my favorite thing of all time. It's just some random like 5'10" dude from Carolina with dreadlocks is a big Cowboys fan, and he's just funny as shit. So shout out to Depressed Cowboys fan. I cannot wait for his video breaking this game down. Yeah, this was belt to ass in every form of the word. I don't think there is a better word for it than belt to ass. The Broncos eviscerated their secondary, and the Broncos. So I did make a point about this in my pre-show video, my pregame video that is on Belly Up Sports' TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. If you want to check them out, we do them for every big NFL game. One thing I did bring up was that the lack of defense for the Cowboys and balance of defense and offense for the Broncos was the deciding factor, because I can trust Denver's defense to make a stop. I can't trust Dallas' defense to stop a cold, much less an actual scoring play. So, and that really what it came down to then, because honestly, Bo Nix just had to play okay, and they were going to win because they were running through Dallas' defense. But
I got nothing else on this game. This was bad on the Cowboys' end, really bad, especially for a high-powered offense that they've been. Oof.
There's that clip from the Sheets for the Streets when Lil Wayne's going, woo, woo. That was me watching the game. I was giddy. I was like, yeah, buddy. All right, you ready for our favorite segment there, Mr. Matt and Mr. Nate? We're going to do some Keep 3, Cut 5, presented by our friends at candidates.com. Promo code BELLY20 for 20% off. By the way, our 6-pack review is brought to you by our friends at Righteous Felon, best meat snacks in the market, and of course, sponsor of every bit of shenanigans Nate does on air. Promo code Belly Up for 15% off at checkout. Yeah, we didn't even give Nate a dark side Nate today, because I feel like today's kind of a day of mourning for Scatterboo's injury.
Yeah, and I'm cool.
And I literally told him I had what's the song? It's the James Brown Tupac mashup from Django Unchained. I had that on loop before the game. I was way too amped up for the Eagles-Giants game, by the way. I haven't been that pumped up for a football game since probably Super Bowl 59. I was so amped up and ready to rumble. Like all the other ones, I was just kind of nervous. This one, I was just pissed. I was like, we're about to run through them.
Oh, you ran through them, all right. Sorry, I'm just depressed about that. The fact that we couldn't tackle Tank Big. Oh my God, the Saquon.
His name is Tank, Nate.
The Saquon run. Can I pull up a quick picture? That's okay, boss, if you don't mind.
Yeah, just don't like get us.
No. There's no. I gotta find it.
I'm just watching Boo here almost knock over half of my electronics. I'm like nervously watching it right now.
Right here. Perfect. Okay. Real quick. Hold on. Share my screen. This is when I knew. When I saw the replay, I was like, "Oh, we're cooked." Look at this, bro. Right, this is the touchdown run. This number 27. I hate his guts. I swear to God.
He literally is standing. He's flat-footed, staring at him.
Once I saw this, the replay, I was like, "Oh my God, no wonder," because Newbin can't keep up. He's not fast at all, really. So once I saw this,
I think he learned today why Saquon Barkley is the best running back in football.
Look at that. There's just yeah.
Well,
sorry.
well, listen. What's the old? Are you serious right now? Get out of here. Don't complain. Remember, the boys. If he's even, he's leaving. That is Saquon. If you get caught flat-footed and he's within 5 to 10 of you, you're not turning fast enough. I don't care how fast you are.
By the way,
If
Dodgers
he's
selling
even,
this
he's
thing.
nice steak.
Yep, Dodgers. They're selling it today at the game.
I take it back. It looks like
$99.
selling your soul to Satan.
I don't
Is it
know. I would get it.
It's $100, and I bet you can't keep the cutting board.
Wait, have y'all seen the hot dog that I had at the game? I did, right? I showed you already.
Yes, Nate. We get it. You went to Hell's Kitchen. I get
Don't
it.
do that again.
I might for money. If someone paid me, I do it again.
Stop. We don't get canceled again.
No, I'm serious. Like if someone gave me $500, I would eat it again. It was a lot.
All right. Let's do. I apologize for my grumpiness. I have been driving all day.
We know, boss. I got your back.
Let's do key 3 cut 5 so I can go watch the inside of my eyelids.
All right, key 3 cut 5. We're doing middle linebackers, and I think next week I'll do just outside linebackers. We're not
Okay,
gonna
so
go
he's
down
talking off-ball linebackers that aren't edge rushers.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Because technically the true middle linebacker kind of died with the invention of the 4-2-5.
And then next week is long snappers.
Shut up. No, Nate. That's the next one for you is long snappers.
Yes. Yeah. Thursday? Is that cool?
Thursday. We'll do Thursday.
Boss. Got you.
All right. First one up, Zach Bond.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
That hits the heartstrings for Jared, I'm sure.
Yeah, heartstrings and also AP second team without a question. The only reason he's not number one is because Fred Warner exists. Give me Zach Bond. This is not even a question.
The Saints left him for dead. Philly said thank you and turned him to an all-pro.
Yeah, if Philly turned him into the best linebacker we've had since Jeremiah Trotter Sr. Yeah, okay.
All right. We're going with Bobby Wagner.
Not
This
anymore.
was 4 years. If this was 3 years ago, yes, but no, he's looking like a dinosaur out there. It's like a Hank Williams Jr. song out there.
He's getting up there. All right. Roquan.
Yes, dude. I don't care what team he's on. He is a top 5 linebacker. I will. There's only one other guy I have on this list.
You know what? You're what's it called?
My
You're gonna carry
3
me.
are Roquan, Bond, and there's one more. And you know who that one more is?
I believe so. You're gonna carry us in this one. I will also agree with that, boss.
All right. We're going down Dre Greenlaw.
No, but he's solid.
Good, man. He's solid,
He's
man.
solid, but it's like I take Bond and Roquan over him without even breathing. Because Greenlaw can't cover like Bond can, and he can't go sideline to sideline like Roquan can.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're keeping Bond. We're cutting Wagner. We're keeping Roquan. We're cutting Dre Greenlaw. What about Patrick Queen?
Ooh,
Damn.
another solid one, but he lacks certain things on both ends of his game. Solid linebacker, though. Very good linebacker.
Hell yeah.
All right, I know the answer to this one, but I have to throw it out there because Jared loves him so much. Frankie Louvu.
No.
Sent to the Shadow Realm.
He's funny though. He tried.
Hey,
Man.
listen, he was solid for the Jets, and he really made a name for himself when he went to Carolina and Commanders, and and Jared hates him.
Shadow Realm.
He was fun to watch. I mean,
Shadow
he tried
Realm.
stuff.
All right, so we're keeping Bond, we're cutting Wagner, we're keeping Roquan, and we're cutting Frankie Louvu, Dre Greenlaw.
No, ejecting him to the Shadow Realm along with the rest of the mythical.
We're
artists.
ejecting Frankie Louvu to the back rooms forever. Next
Jeez,
up,
man.
big one, Levante David.
This was dude. He's been so close, but the thing is, this was 3 years ago before like Bond and Roquan came on. Yes, the problem is like he's getting up there.
Yeah,
but back when him and Dev White were doing their thing, man, that was a tandem. He's the definition of so close to being elite, but not elite.
All right. Well, we all know who the last one is. So who did I almost get you on? Was it David? Was it Queen?
It was Queen, I think.
No, I'd say
no.
I say yeah. Who was the third? It was yeah. I'd say I'd say Greenlaw is probably the closest.
All right, because obviously the last one's Fred Warner, so we're.
Oh yeah, the best 3 linebackers in the league.
Again, right, god damn it! Nice shot, boss man.
That is impressive. You went. I got you for 2 of 4, and then you went 4 straight cuts. So
well, the thing is, here's the thing: is like I know what I want. The thing is with linebackers, there's 3 elite linebackers in the NFL. The rest are kind of all tweeners, which is fine. They're and honestly, that defense is great. Like, dude, Nakobe Dean is invaluable to the Eagles defense. You know why? He's a heat-sinking missile against the run. You saw what he was doing in the game yesterday and against the Vikings. Whether it was Cam Scatterbo or Tyrone Tracy, they were hitting him in the backfield or getting close to it. But he's not to where Zach Bond, Roquan Smith, and Fred Warner are, where they do everything better than you and then do other things better than you. There is a reason they're considered the best 3 linebackers in the league. It's not even close.
Yeah. So we're keeping Bond, Warner, Roquan, and we're cutting Luvu, Wagner, Greenlaw. Queen.
Was there anybody you would have, if there was anybody who's not pictured, you would have thrown in that list?
No, boss. You
oh, come on. You wanted to fight me about Zach Bond for a second. A
little bit because it's the first guy a little early, but at the end of the day.
I mean, see, the thing is, like, to me, he's the second best linebacker in football behind Warner.
Yeah, and based off the other names that Matt provided, I
was gonna say the like unless you start like going like classics like Patrick Willis, and I'm like, mate, yeah, okay. But
yeah. Nah, Zach
Bond. I was thinking once I complete the entire defense and the offense and defense is done, that I keep it going.
Hall of Fame edition.
I would keep it going for the rest of the football season. I would either do all the positions or I would do
Nate, that's gonna get intense.
That's gonna
receiver
be fun.
Tandems.
Oh yeah, we could do some crazy stuff. I'm looking forward to it. All right,
quick preview, real quick. All right. Cal Adomatis. Long snapper or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. What team?
How the F should I know? I heard the name before. Texans.
No.
What's
your team, Jared? What's your team, Jared?
Eagles.
Yep.
Wait, I thought we had Rick Lovato.
You guys are so good. You guys have 2 long snappers, Charlie Hewlett and Cal Adomatis.
What the hell happened to Rick? Hey, whatever.
Damn, I don't care for long snappers no more.
They have one job. Put it on the center. Put it on the center's chest.
Chargers, by the way.
Quarterback's chest. What?
Chargers, to answer your question.
Okay. I thought Rick Lovato's on the Chargers now.
Yes, sir.
That's crazy. I can't wait. All right, well, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, also shout to John Durham, boss, who the Eagles brought back just so they can get better health insurance.
What?
So back when John Durham, boss, he was on the Saints, but they couldn't trade him because he had like cancer or some like life-threatening disease.
Oh,
so the Eagles brought him back and kept him on the team for the health insurance for the cancer treatment or whatever treatment for the. It's been a couple of years. It's been a long time. Like Rick Lovato was our long snapper for the last decade, so it's been a while. Since like 2017, he was our long snapper. So I was just a really classy move by Jeffrey Lurie and Harry Roseman. It's just one of the cool things I love about my team. Also, shout out to the Philly faithful for giving Cam Scatterbo a standing ovation yesterday.
That was very respected. Maybe you guys weren't so bad after all.
Like I said, Nate, we respect Giants fans. We do. Like you guys are our cousins from up north, and we want to fight but then we both get together and say, "Yeah, F the Cowboys."
And
there's no one wrong with the Cowboys, but and the Commanders are like the weird cousin we all have to deal with.
And to a lesser extent, and to a lesser extent, the Commanders too. So,
yeah, you know what's so funny? You have Eagles Cowboys, you have Giants Cowboys, you have Giants Eagles, and then you have Commanders Eagles. But nobody really ever talks about Commanders versus Giants that much. Like the one, It's the one combination of like the four teams. It's not really like the craziest rivalry. Yeah. Even though they did beat you guys last year twice.
Yeah, so because we had that bum at quarterback who's turning around in Indianapolis. So
yeah, that bum. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Korner Booth Podcast, episode 352. We'll be back Thursday for our costume special. I still have no idea what I'm going as. Hopefully, one of you guys can help me. Other than that, have a great week. Shout out to our sponsors, SeatGeek, promo code BellyUp Sports for $20 off your first initial purchase at checkout. Some restrictions may apply. Righteous Felon, promo code BellyUp for 15% off at checkout. Best meat snacks in the market. And, of course, our great friends at Canips.com, promo code BellyUp20 for 20% off at checkout. Have a good day, folks. Sorry, I misread a tweet. I thought it said Denzel Ward to the Eagles, and I got giddy for a second, and then it was why Denzel Ward to the Eagles makes sense. Like, stop playing with my emotions.
And Marcus Mariota already threw a touchdown or threw an interception, so
we back, baby. All right, folks, have a great night. Peace.